Hello everybody and welcome to another Workbench update. It is early March. It's been a couple weeks since my last update, and over those last 2 weeks I've been working on some stuff. I don't know, I know exactly what I did the first week. I only remember what I've done in the last few days, so I guess it has been a while. Again, I think I said last time I should keep notes of what I've actually been doing, and I didn't do that, but I think I know what I did. So the most recent thing I just finished were these knolls for... I'm using them for Oathmark. Actually, if I get one more, I can have them as a 6-man unit in Dragon Rampant too. But these are going to go mixed in with my Barbarians, so I used all of the same colors that I used for those guys, so they blend in nicely, other than the fact that they are not the same race. I did a very quick job. I did not want to spend a lot of time on these guys, so this actually just took me 2 nights of a little bit of painting to be done, which is fantastic. They were already primed, so that definitely helps. Yeah, 2 nights of painting. You can see like nothing crazy. There are no highlights. It's just all the base colors and then a wash. These are just going to be mixed in with the Barbarians, so they don't need, in my opinion, they don't need any very special treatment. So they got the quick and easy peasy job. So yeah, just need to finish the teeth and then give some of them shields. And of course later on do the basing, which I'll do for everybody at the same time. So that's cool. Those guys were pretty quick, and I think they matched nicely with the Barbarians. Another thing I did was, I don't remember if I had prepped these guys the last time I showed them, but these are the Crusader Gladiators. So excited to get these guys finally. I did mention that I've been looking at them for years, and I finally picked them up. This is four sets, so each of these rows is actually one of the sets. And again, my main purpose for these are Warhammer Historical's Gladiator, but I was also looking at God's Eye Games, and I know they've got Sons of Mars, so that might be another thing I can use them for. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Very excited to get these guys done. There's gonna be a lot of bronze, a lot of skin, bunch of metal, and some other things. But yeah, it's gonna be very bronze and mostly beige set of dudes here. But oh man, I cannot wait. Oh, I decided to go with the 25mm round bases because I figure I could use these in Oathmark. They could be a unit of, I don't know, not militia, I think, because they're fighters, right? So maybe warriors, soldiers, they could be something else. But yeah, because they're humans, I could put them into the human army, or I don't know, they could be gladiators that were enslaved by orcs and goblins or something, or even elves, to be fighting in their arenas, and they now fight for that race. I don't know, who knows? Lots of potential. But yeah, I got 16 here, and I'm thinking I should get that one of the other sets that I don't have, then I can have a full unit of 20, which could be overkill, but you know, you can never have too many gladiators, I guess. So next time I show you those guys, they will be done. Now, I didn't use round lip bases for those guys, but I did use round lip bases for these. These are the Burrows Badgers figures by Oathsworn. I mentioned before, my buddy chose a few that he liked the look of that could make a cool little warband, so I picked them up. I'm gonna paint them up, add them to my collection, and then whenever we get to play, we will try the game out, because I still have not tried this game. I've had it for years now, I think 2 years now. I've had models painted for that long, and I just have not gotten to try the game. But I think I need to just put it out on the table and try to maybe get my kids to play. But definitely, I've got buddies that will play as soon as we are allowed to. The last thing is my 10mm Naps project. One of the new things I picked up, I joined in an order with some locals that are getting into Warband, which is fantastic. I love Warband. I do want to make more videos for that, so I'm going to get my armies and my buddy's armies that I painted back from him, get some videos put up, showcases, and then I'm going to return to the how you play, because I think people need to see that game. I think it's a great little one. As much as Oathmark definitely interests me, it's a different kind of game, and it has its simplicity. And I think while you can play Oathmark with smaller scale, like I did actually think of doing 10mm Oathmark at one point before I decided to go 28mm, which may or may not have been the right choice in terms of how many boxes and how many hundreds of minis I'm going to have for that game, because I'm collecting so many armies. Anyway, I think Warband is a fantastic game. So anyway, some local guys are getting into it as well, so they made an order. I ordered these Grenadiers for my French because I do need them for my line infantry, which I'm going to show you in a second. And then I also got these dice, and these will be markers for various games, but say Napoleonics for the Waterloo, they'll let me know how many what the strength is of the unit, so like how many hits a unit has taken. I can mark with these things. They can be used for multiple games. They can be used for Rebels and Patriots as well, Americans and British, French, British, so multi-use, and I love dice frames, and these are a bit bigger than the ones that I used previously for Warband. They're quite a bit bigger, but they look really good. So I'm going to put these on a little base of some sort. Don't know what size yet. And then go from there. All right, let's get through the French. Let's see if we can do this quick. So last time I showed you some French, I had the rest of the line figures on the popsicle sticks. This is what I did that's 2 weeks ago, and that first week out of the last two, working on these guys. So now we're at this point where I've got 5 units of French line infantry. This is ready for Command Colors Napoleonics. So the first 2 scenarios need 4 of them, so I do have an extra one. What I need to do is finish the pom-poms for a bunch of them. All the new guys do not have their pom-poms done, and then we're pretty much ready to go. And then for Waterloo, these are like the basic units you can buy, but you can also add Voltigeurs and Grenadiers. So the Grenadiers I just got, Voltigeurs I have, I just need to get them done. So they'll go on either side of these guys. So I think the scale is awesome. I think they look really good. I had also, I think I mentioned before, I looked at 6mm, but I think going with 10mm was a good idea. It was a good idea. And then with that same project, I now have these are the French light infantry, and what's great about these guys is that I can skip a huge step because they are all blue. Actually, they should go that way. They're wearing all blue. They don't have the white pants or the white waistcoat. At least the way I'm painting them, that they don't have the white waistcoat. I know that was a thing as well, but I'm going to have them all in blue. I'm not going to do the piping. That should be, I think, red or yellow or something. I'm not going to go that fine of a detail because you can't really see, especially when you're far away on the table. I don't think it's necessary, but I'm going to give them red or yellow cuffs and collar, depending on which part of the unit they were. But these guys are going to be way faster to paint because I can skip pants and waistcoat. So awesome. I didn't start the command yet. One of the musicians, his pom-pom broke off, which is too bad, but it's okay. We'll survive. Anyway, I've already planned out what those guys are going to look like, and that means we're well on our way to this 10mm Napoleonic project, which I'll do an update for. I think when these guys are done, I'll do another update and just show you what all the armies look like, or not all the armies, what the army looks like at that point. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully there's some entertaining things for you here. Please leave any questions or comments, and yeah, thanks for coming by. See you soon. Bye.